Just do it that way.
It won't stay that way. I don't know why it's not staying. Look.
We had it earlier.
I don't know what.
There.
It just keeps going away. It's like it's on the screen. It's supposed to be fucking mirroring it, but it's not doing it.
Is it a photo?
Yeah, it's a picture. See? It's just not working. Stupid TV. Alright.
I don't think it's a TV's fault.
It's the operator.
I think it's user error.
User error. You feel like as a dude, say would you rather your girl get off in the morning, start your day, or at night before you go to sleep?
Night. Early bird get the worm. Let me get that shit out of the way. I'm gonna have a stupendous goddamn day. When you meet her, right? When y'all meet each other, did her daddy bring her to you? Did your mama? I said, did her daddy bring her to you? Did your mama bring you to her? Okay, so y'all met each other, right? And from that moment, y'all start walking path, right?
Fucking fun, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't plan on sleeping from Friday to Sunday.
Hell no. We're in Vegas.
Yeah.
When I go to Vegas, I never sleep, bro.
Yeah.
I might go pass out for like 30 minutes and I'm waking back up. And there's one thing I don't do that I need to start doing. I don't drink anything but liquor. Like when I'm there, no water. I don't be hydrated. But I do like when I eat.
It's gonna be July.
Yeah, I've been there
so
May, June, July. It's just like I get such in that Vegas mode. I'm always partying, bro. I'm at the pool parties. We're just drinking. I'm pounding shots or shit like that. Or I'm like mixed drinks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, damn, I need to drink some water or some shit. Like,
I'm so fucked.
yeah, it's about to be lit, bro. You already know. Like,
You're coming Friday though, right? Not Thursday?
I'm coming Thursday. I'm taking
told
off.
me Friday.
I'm taking off, bro. I'll be there.
Oh,
I will be there, bro.
You probably have to share a room with 2 other people either way.
Man, I ain't gonna be in the room no way, bro. I'm either gonna be gambling, whatever we're doing. If we're not doing anything, I'm gonna be gambling, just out chilling, bro. Like, I'm really like, you feel me? Like that's my vibe when I go to Vegas, bro. I don't sleep. I will literally walk the strip by myself. I've been to Vegas twice by myself.
You don't want to be in the strip at night though by yourself.
Who? Man, bro, I've done it.
I'm not saying you haven't. It's like it's certain wrong time, wrong place.
Man,
though.
bro, look, I be
Vegas is different though. It's changed.
And you got, but then you got to think, we're from Chicago, bro. So it's like I'm used to seeing that shit.
It doesn't matter where you're from. So
Yeah,
a
but
city and all that
like,
kind of stuff.
but like exactly, it don't matter. But when you're aware of your surroundings, like being in Chicago, shit goes down all the time. You feel me? So it's like you're always looking for something to possibly happen or that could happen, even if it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like even in Vegas, like I'm out. I'm not like over gullible because I'm fucked up. Like I'm out. I'm walking. I'm looking at people. You know, I'm checking. Like if you're looking at me too long or the wrong way.
Well, last time you and I fucking were walking drunk, you got a big ass fucking story.
Yeah. Yo, bro, that still is like one of the craziest moments ever for me, bro.
I don't even remember what happened. I remember
that's when we went to Domino's. We got fucked up at the frat party.
We were fucked up. You were gone.
Yeah, no, but that's after I hit my fucking head laughing and shit, tweaking. Like
You fell.
no, remember we were sitting on top of that fucking outside the Domino's at ISU, bro.
Yeah, and
we were sitting on top of that high ass thing, the rock ledge, and we were tweaking, laughing, and I leaned over and hit my head on the fucking corner of the thing, and it fucked me up. Like I was fine the whole night.
Was like
my shit was like a melon. I was fucked up.
That
bro.
was so funny. I was freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year at ISU. I always was like, I can't wait to get out of college. I can't wait to be done with school. I can't. Now I look back, those are the best moments.
Man,
of my life.
what, bro? I still tell stories about like how I just like literally just used to hop in my car on the weekend and drive to ISU. I'm calling you, yo, Dubs. I'm on my way. I'm coming this weekend, and just it was a party the whole weekend, all the time,
whole entire time.
Fucked up the entire weekend, bro.
And before the bars, it was the house parties, and then when the bars came, it was the bars.
I thought the house parties were way better than the bars. In my personal opinion, the bars were fun, but the house parties were way better.
Always were.
Way better.
Always were.
Like the frat parties we went to,
it was free alcohol.
Yeah,
you're just pounding.
Fucking jungle juices and shit like that, bro. That shit was crazy. I remember we went to the damn, what frat house was that we went to, bro? We were remember you gave me the Blackhawks jersey. Remember I was wearing the Blackhawks jersey at it was the Hawks party, and we got fucked. Remember I brought Damon down there with me this time, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know what frat.
I forgot what frat house. There was so many fucking people, bro. That experience alone was just like it was crazy, bro. It was like none other.
It was cool. I mean, it was cool when we had the dorms because we had some spots to sleep, but when we got the apartment, when it was
lit.
That's when we had problems.
But we had classic ass moments in the dorms, though. Remember
Sweet,
when it was
and yeah, that was
Halloween?
Fun.
We got in trouble for fucking Halloween. Everybody got tickets.
Where you videotaped me snorting salt? Everyone thought it was blow.
That was like
that was
like in the winter though. That was cold.
Salt.
Yeah,
it was really like a fire alarm.
Yeah, and we were alive.
That was our boy Marcus.
Yeah, that was me.
Kid
no, that wasn't Marcus. That was Wes. That was me, you, Wes, Z.
Oh,
Marcus did do it first.
Marcus was a legend.
Marcus had me crying, bro. I'll never forget the day we were there. And we got fucked up and we were walking somewhere. I don't know where we were walking. And the man just whips his shit out and just starts peeing in the middle of the street while he was walking. There's people everywhere. I'm like, yo, this man is wild.
I'll never forget Marcus was in front of the dorm and a girl had a spray bottle of pepper spray. And it was that pepper spray and she goes, yeah. He goes, let me try some. And she's like, what do you mean? He pepper sprays his mouth and he starts like crying.
Yeah, that man was different, man.
Dude, he was built like a fucking animal.
Yeah. The nights we had with him were like, you just didn't know what was gonna happen, bro.
Me, you, Dave, Bernie, Tally, Shui, Marcus, Flum,
yeah.
Pat Sullivan, Nelson, Cody.
You talking about Nelson? Nelson V, yeah, Virgil, yeah. Went to Walter, yeah, it was my boy, yeah.
Dude, those were, and then the places. Remember, were you at the party where we threw a party and we had like kegs and stuff? Were you there, or were you not there?
I don't think I was there.
The
one I went to was the one across the hall from y'all.
Oh, you went a couple though.
Yeah.
One time when Tally almost got arrested.
Yeah, that was the fucking day we drove up, and that was like the worst start to the weekend possible. And I'm like, yo, fuck.
Oh, you got out of it though.
I got out, but no, I had like $150 ticket. I didn't want to tell my mom and shit. I'm like, damn, man, they finna fucking write me. I got my fake ID on me and shit. I was like, yo, they about to slam me out here, bro.
Because someone said like, yo, like your boys are getting arrested. I'm like, wait, what?
I could have, but what's crazy, bro, is I could have got away. I tried to get Tally to come inside. And I waited for him at the door. I'm like, come on.
You couldn't get away though.
Who? I would have went in the building and put the liquor down. They wouldn't have been able to do shit.
Why?
Because they didn't see me with the bottle. They would the way we were coming in and everything I had on me, I could have literally dumped it. But when we were walking, I saw them bail out the car and start following us. I was at the door already. They grabbed Tally first, and I'm looking like, damn, what y'all? Because I didn't know they were cops. And I'm looking, I'm like, he was like, yo, wait. And I got the door open. I said, I'm finna book it on their ass. And then Tally stopped. I was like, fuck. And I wasn't gonna leave him. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I waited. And then he called me. Bro, he poured all my liquor out right there. I said, George just bought that bottle, bro. I said, I'm finna just go buy another one anyway, bro. He took my fake ID. Yeah. Took my fake and everything. Then the weed, that shit was hilarious with the weed. He said, oh man, so you the supplier for the party. I said, nah, bro, we just about to get high, bro. I said, we're about to get high, man.
And now all this shit's legal.
All of it's legal, bro.
Yeah.
Everything. Kids, they don't give a fuck about kids drinking anymore or any of that shit. We came up in a different time, bro.
I'm so glad we did. And we didn't grow up in this time.
Man, bro, and I feel like we got to experience and learn so much
100%.
by growing up in the time that we grew up. We learned a lot of shit, bro. And it helped us, bro.
I'll never forget the first party through at that apartment. I woke up the next morning. I blacked out, of course. We were missing a stool. We were missing a toaster. We were missing our pots and pans.
Somebody came out with the toaster.
And I posted on my Facebook status, which went viral because everyone kept liking it. And I said, "Who the fuck steals a toaster?"
They at the party damn, we ain't got no toaster in our room,
Bernie,
bro.
and Dave, and then I don't remember, and then Delay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a shit show.
We got a lot of shit at ISU. Now that I think about it, bro, we got a lot of shit.
Oh yeah. And now, when I first did that party, the guy who pulled the fire alarm is now my best man.
Yeah.
And he admitted a year later
that it was him that pulled it. That shit was so funny, bro.
I mean, we almost got threatened to get kicked out.
Yeah.
Because remember the videos of Stoner and Dave putting their heads through the wall and kicking the fucking drywall in?
Yeah. They were fucking the drywall up that
we
day.
get a call you guys need to come in ASAP. So Bernie and Dave couldn't go in because they were the ones that were doing it. So me and D-Lay go in, and Young America turns around the fucking computer this is your party, this is your roommates. And you can see Dave and Bernie go, ah. And they put their head to the wall.
I was like, yo, what are y'all doing?
And me and D-Lay are like this. And the guy goes, you think this is funny? He goes, you're going to get kicked out of this place. And D-Lay goes, yeah, this is
fucking hilarious, right? Like, I know I'm supposed to be paying attention.
So we got fined, like, I don't even know what it was, like $2,000.
Yeah, damn. That shit
back
was
in the day in college, it was a fuckload of money.
Yeah, that was a lot of money.
Before college, we had
bro, that shit was, that like, man, just, we went to so many parties. That party across the hall we went to that day, and we just stumbled across that shit. Remember, we were just walking. We were about to go somewhere else. And then the dudes opened the door, and you were like, yo, y'all having a party? And like, yeah, come in. Oh, fuck it, we're in here. And we went in there and kicked it the whole night. The one right, it was literally like right across the hall from y'all.
Dude.
That shit was fun as hell, bro.
If I had to go back to school, if I could pick any school, I'd still go back to ISU.
Yeah, ISU was fun. And I've been to other schools, but I didn't have as much fun at other schools.
U of I was overrated.
U of I was fun. It was a different vibe for me, but it wasn't ISU.
No,
like ISU is that like you get wild here.
They're people like our level. Mm-hmm. They're like, you know what I mean? Like they're like how we are, how we act. I don't know. It's just kind of how I.
Bro, it was high energy. Like even with sports, like you know they were like y'all. That was
The
Division
rec.
I still, but the rec was
yeah.
like it was lit. Like it wasn't like the competition was light, so you enjoy going to hoop and shit like that. And then on top of going to enjoy your hooping, like I said, the parties, the girls were nice as fuck there. Like you seen beautiful women there.
Ratio,
I mean, the girl to guy ratio was crazy. Every party I went to, I wasn't in there like damn. There's a lot of dudes in here. It was always a lot of girls. Like
well, it's nursing and it's a what other school is it? It's nursing, business, and
when they teachers.
Teachers. Yeah. So makes sense. That's why a lot of
that
girls
shit was lit, bro. It was definitely fun, bro. Y'all gave me the part of the college experience that I didn't get because I was like, fuck it, I need to go make money. And that's one thing like in my life I wish I could have did is like go 4 year and like be like I went to Northern and shit. I was there, but I'm talking about like actually be there, be around my guys all the time, like having fun. Yeah, just being at school. Period. Like 4 year university around my friends and shit. Like I just had that
about yourself too. Cause you're away from your family.
Mm-hmm. And I had that mindset on like, all right, well, I'm gonna make me some money, like make it now instead of making it later. But I should have just stayed, enjoyed that experience, and like fucking.
But that's the thing today, though. People always say, "Oh, you don't need to go to school. Oh, you need to go to school." I think you do, and the reason why I think you do is not because of education-wise. It helps you grow up.
Yeah, that's true. That is, I agree.
Think about, and especially in the South, college football. It's fucking massive there. Mm-hmm. That probably a sole reason as to why some of those kids go to those schools. Mm. So yeah, it's never gonna go away. I think personally, but it may not be as popular, but it's still gonna be something that.
I think they need to raise the value of a degree again. I think now with like things like TikTok and like especially with TikTok shows people how to make money outside of that. So like it's like. I'm going to school for a 4 year degree, and a lot of people don't use their degrees after school.
Yeah.
You know, or they go to school for 4 years, and then that like you know you're in debt. You got to work your way out, and then it's like, oh damn, I'm working for so many years in these grunt positions. But now TikTok's showing me that I can make the same type of money doing what I want to do, and I don't need a degree to do. Yeah. I can learn a trade off, and like people are really learning shit off TikTok, and they're making money, bro. They're becoming famous and like shit like that. I feel like now with that
1% though.
It's not 1%, bro. It's way higher. Like, there's like if you pay attention, there's jobs for everything now. Everything.
Right. There may be people with a lot of followers on TikTok, but just because you have a lot of followers on TikTok doesn't mean you make a lot
your
of
followers
money.
Is your business, though, bro. If you look at it if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, you got 2 million followers, right? Say you sell something for fucking $20. You think you can't make a living off of a million followers buying something for $20? You think 20,000 people are gonna buy something from $20 from you? If 1 million people follow you, you can live off that, right? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's like, say if you don't even work a regular job. Say if you work a regular job on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's still creating you money, and you're gonna be like, oh fuck. If you're 18 or 16 or something making this type of money, you're not thinking about school. You're making 30,000, 40,000 off of that alone a month, maybe.
Then what do you do in 5 and 10 years?
You're gonna be a millionaire if you play your money right. You're gonna be a millionaire.
Right. That's again comes down to being smart, having the right education to know how to do so.
School doesn't show you that. That's one thing I can say. High school the shit that I learned in high school, I don't apply into my real life now, except for like math, like little basic shit like that.
Right.
But none of that, none of those other things that I learned in school, like
But
chemistry.
that's the
I'm not a
problem.
chemist. Like I
High
don't do
school
that.
should teach you how to
They
do
should.
how to taxes or how to do stocks or how to read stocks or how to do whatever. Now it's all about like Shakespeare. Like
That's
when the
dumb.
fuck did you ever need to learn about
Yeah,
Shakespeare?
I'm not gonna read Shakespeare in my real life. I'm not gonna need any values or anything that Shakespeare
It brings
did in my
you
real
nothing
life.
to
It doesn't bring me anything.
And it's just that one story just got popular. I'm sure there's a million other stories like that.
And it's cool to read it. Don't get me wrong, but I could have been reading Rich Dad Poor Dad in high school.
Yeah.
Give me Rich Dad Poor Dad in high school. My life's completely different outside of here.
Yeah.
Like I took a business class. We took me like Mo. I think Marco was in my class. Like a bunch of other guys. We took fucking business marketing. It was a college credit. It was a college credit class at York. And it's like, all right, we're here and we take this class. The whole time our teacher taught us this class, he was telling us that basically we needed to be rich to start a business. That's not fucking true.
No.
You don't need to be rich. You can go buy you an LLC and you can learn how to start a business like from the ground up, just like everybody else that
Who's the
started.
teacher?
I forgot who he was, but then like matter of fact, it was crazy. He even told us like, man, I had money in Apple and I sold my stocks, and then Apple blew up to be what it is. Like, you know, it started becoming what
Yeah.
it was, and he missed out on it. And then in my head, it's like, but you're teaching a business class. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like you're teaching me about business, but you don't have a business. You don't know how to function and run a business. Like that, you're not teaching me the right values. You're just teaching me something that you
Right.
read out of a book.
And that's the problem with these teachers. They don't. A lot of times they teach stuff that they've never done or they've never experienced,
Which is
or,
crazy.
Or they just know off of just what they've learned at the school that they learned from a book or from a teacher.
Yeah, and it makes no sense to me, bro. Like if you're a business teacher, you should get a teacher that owns a business or has this or starting a business or has something going or even manages other people's businesses type
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? Or invest and knows how it works. But it's like you're just a guy that learned from a book. Okay, this is consumer marketing. This is how you do this. This is what these numbers mean. It doesn't help you, bro. Like it's not because you're not really teaching me any value.
They don't.
And
looking back at it, it really makes my mind blow how stupid some teachers are.
Man, bro, like even like with sports too, bro. Like I learned as I'm older, I learned that some of the coaches I had in my life, they were terrible coaches.
Oh, 100%.
And like at first I thought like, he knows what he's talking about, but he's
like
hard
Bianca
on me.
Lana, I will always say it was an awful coach.
He was a horrible coach. He
Yeah.
had a great system. Don't get me wrong, his system was great. He was a horrible coach.
He literally looked at me in the eye and goes, "You're good, but I just can't have you on my team because you're too short, and I can shoot better than every one of us players on the
That's
team."
favoritism, and it blew my mind being at York. And like you're here, so I can tell you this experience. You went to school with me. I played with Sully and all of them. Right now, I'd be in practice and like Dubs. When I say I was literally busting people's ass in practice, like this is no joke. Like I'd be in practice locking people up, like doing my thing on defense, and for me to still not play, people were playing in front of me that I knew shouldn't be playing in front of me. I'd be looking like, yo, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, is this something against me? And then like when Bianca Lana left, I was like, all right, cool, it's gonna get a little better, you feel me? And then Cannon, like he played me a little bit, but then he started doing the same thing, and I looked at him and I was like, what? Like I'm fucking people up. I'm here every day in the morning before everybody. These guys aren't even here working out, but I'm in this bitch working out all morning. I stay after. Me and Sully stay after and work out. I'm working out with the best player on the fucking team, me and him, and I'm just getting this bare minimum ass playing time. And then when we play Proviso West, he's like, oh yeah, Marley, you're gonna start this game. You can ask any of them in the classroom. I said, you're gonna start me in the middle of the room. I said, are you gonna try to start me this game? No, I'm good, bro. I don't want to start. And he looked, and like everybody looked at me when he said, like, you gonna try to start me against the fucking black kids? And then like I took that personal, bro. Like what the fuck do you mean? And he talked to me afterwards. Like he waited, it got quiet, and he's like, we'll talk after. And like we talked afterwards. He's like, man, I know you're feeling this way. Like I told Tino, like, bro, I'm ready to like be off the team. I don't care about this shit anymore. Like fuck am I being here for? I'm busting my ass. I know I'm putting the work in, bro. And that's what blows me. Me and Tino were. Tino was better than a lot of the people that played in front of him, bro. This is no knock to these guys. I love these dudes, but it's like Tino. Like if I'm talking basketball and like Tino was a better defender. Like Jake's my boy. Tino was a way better defender than Jake. Dave was good, but Tino was a way better defender than Dave. I don't care that Dave was Dave Cone and who he was at the time.
Still young.
He was young, bro. Like and like I get it. His dad is all like I didn't like the fact that like. His dad was like, like just talking to him. Oh yeah, you know, I want my son in this. And like always in the coach's ear. So now the coach has to like kind of lean into it, or I'm gonna take my son to another school type shit. Kind of what he did when he went to college. If you didn't notice that,
Right?
You feel me? Same shit. It was the same. It was like that in high school, bro. But people just didn't know. It was the same shit. Like like I said, no knock. He had game. I watched Dave. I knew about Dave before everybody. I knew he was coming to New York before everybody.
Where was he from?
I forgot what school he went to, but when he was in 8th grade, I was working the table my sophomore year when I was at Proviso West. Coach Weston was my coach, and he coached Wildcats. So I used to go and like do extra work on the weekends just to be around basketball and work out with him. And he was like, man, I got this cold. He's like, there's this cold kid coming. He's going to be at the tournament. He's like, going to York. He said, going to your school. That's what he told me because I was going back to York the next year and he knew. He's like, going to your school. I was like, yeah. He's like, man, his name Dave, man. He go crazy. I watched Dave put up 25 in 8th grade. He went crazy. He played on the light blue team. I forgot the name of the team, bro.
What did you say when you saw him?
Oh, he was cold. I was like, yo, he cold. And I was like, when he comes, like I even told Sully and them after I seen him, I said, man, Joe, this kid coming to New York next year, his name Dave. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, they were talking about it. He's like, I didn't know it was gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, he's coming. And he came and he was cool, like playing with him.
Did he start varsity?
Yes. And he shouldn't have, bro. He shouldn't. Like the fact that Biancalana as a coach. Like, and this is me speaking. Like, I'm a coach now, and I coach high school, bro. So this, I can like really give it to, like, I can give it to you in the raw. The fact that Biancalana as a coach really let him play as much as he did, and let him develop on the court over his seniors and juniors on the team already was bogus. That was wrong. It was a horrible thing to do as a coach because I get you're in development, but I'm not giving you fucking what is high school game 40 minutes or something? Well, 48 minutes. I'm not giving you 36 minutes a game, 38 minutes a fucking game, and you're a freshman and you're developing on a varsity team.
Yeah.
I maybe give you 15, 18, but I'm not giving you 38.
Well, I don't
bro.
know how he got to be a coach at UIC.
But he was just York had it, but York had a great system, bro. Like the Princeton system was great. It worked great for York because York was built around shooters. Like York always had good shooters, bro.
Well, right, because there were a bunch of white kids from a suburb
that could shoot the basketball, and there was no there was nothing wrong with it. And it was like, and that's what I like. He was just he had good players and a good system. But you take the system away, and then like he's a horrible basketball player.
Yeah.
Because there was teams that picked the system apart.
Yeah, but how did he do in college?
I don't know. They didn't do that good, in my opinion. Like I didn't think they did great.
Who?
The UIC.
Oh, Biancalana. I'm talking about Cohen. How do you think Cohen did in college?
I don't know. I didn't even follow him.
Yeah.
I didn't hear. I mean,
he left from what? Went from Colorado State, the same area, or St. Mary to Colorado State?
He went somewhere. And
Those
then
are the two schools I know he went to.
Yeah, like I say, it's no knock against him. He had game. I watched when he couldn't dunk to dunking people and shit.
Yeah.
I remember when he couldn't dunk in the 8th grade. He was trying to slam that bitch. But when he got to high school, I knew he was gonna be dunking by the end of high school. I knew it.
Yeah.
He just had that level of talent that he can play. And I knew he would get better over time. But the way that they allowed him to get better over time, when there were other people that were better than him at that time, didn't make sense to me.
We could have been a better team than we were.
Yeah. And we made it far. Our record was fucking... We did great.
And that's a fact, too.
Yeah.
We would have 100% made it further.
We lost to... We got our shit pushed in by De La Salle. Tino didn't play. I didn't play. And I think Rizzuko played like 2 minutes. Not even that much. Rizzuko played like 2 to 3 minutes, and it was just like, how does this happen? Like, we're playing against. This is when Wayne Blackshear was there.
Where did you go to school?
Wayne went to Louisville. Wayne Blackshear was like number 3 in the state at the time.
Damn.
2011. Wayne, like, bro, and then like, if you really think about basketball, our year and our graduating class was the best. We lived through prime NBA, prime college. Our generation and our era of basketball was the last of that competitive nature. Probably up until about 2013, I'll say.
I was telling my buddy today, I was like, the NBA has changed because all the new fouls,
soft,
all the new fucking rules. You can't do this, you can't do that, and my buddies think it's because of LeBron. Mm-hmm. They think it's LeBron's fault.
That is soft. He started the flop era. I can say that.
Not even that. Not building the super teams, flop. Bitching about fouls, complain about everything that happens, and
he wasn't the first super team.
The Bulls literally lost the game because of all these stupid ass fucking fouls that were called.
But he's not he didn't start the super team era, bro. He was just the biggest.
He didn't start.
He was the biggest. He was the biggest name at the time to do what he did.
MJ would never do that.
But people compare. He's not Mike, and like I think, as a player,
is he the best ever?
No. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. He's the best overall basketball player to ever touch a basketball. overall. So if you're talking rebounding, assists, scoring, LeBron's the best
Because
overall
he
basketball
also didn't go
player.
to college. He also played 10
It doesn't matter.
years in Jordan.
It doesn't matter. Kobe did 20 years, and Kobe didn't put up those numbers, and he came right out of high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, but if you're gonna ask me the greatest player to touch a basketball, like overall, like greatest to me is Kobe. Like Kobe's my favorite. Kobe was aspiring to be better than Mike.
That's great, but he never was though.
He would have been had they not blocked his trade with Chris Paul.
But he wasn't.
But see, that's what I'm saying. He would have had. People are giving Mike his greatness.
Rings or not.
That's what I was gonna say.
People,
I'm not saying Mike wasn't dominant. I love Michael Jordan. I love everything he did for the game of basketball. What I'm saying is Kobe and Mike had that same level of dog. I grew up more in the Kobe era. I love what Mike did and watching the moves that he did. But Kobe was like,
but Mike was different.
They both were.
Mike was different.
And then like Kobe will tell you that Mike was it. But then
Kobe and LeBron will probably still tell you he's the best player ever. Jordan.
Who?
Jordan.
Kobe telling you is him, bro. Kobe would tell you, "It's me. I am him." Like that. He had
Kobe was Mike Jr. I give you that.
He respected. Yeah. He watched Mike's film, so like obviously Kobe had a level of respect. Like, oh no, he's cold. Like he's good enough for me to watch him, but I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna find ways to be better. That was Kobe's mentality. So yeah. If you even look at Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady was cold, probably one of the coldest scorers ever, and Kobe was whooping Tracy McGrady ass in 1-on-1.
Yeah, but Tracy didn't play no defense though.
We're still talking basketball.
I know.
Kobe has to play defense too. So if Tracy's got the ball,
better defender, an overall player. That's why you don't compare him to Tracy.
But what I'm saying is Tracy McGrady was an elite scorer. I'm talking about elite, like KD type elite scorer. Like he was one of those type, and Kobe was beating him like relentlessly in 1-on-1.
I mean, you're always gonna have these guys like a KD, or you're always gonna have guys like a Kyrie, or Tracy, or Shaq when it comes to big men, or Tim Duncan, or Dirk Nowitzki. Everyone has a different talent. You know what I mean? They have different special.
Who's the greatest scorer to ever touch a basketball?
Score. In what way?
Score. Period.
3-point.
Period. Who's the best scorer to touch a basketball?
I would always say Mike.
Over Kevin Durant?
Fuck Kevin Durant.
Jesus, man. For real? Bro.
I don't like Kevin. I don't like him.
Take your feelings out of it and talk basketball.
What has he done in the past 5 years?
He's got championships. You can't put an asterisk. Who? He's got two championships.
Warriors and...
He's got 2 with the Warriors.
Okay, so Warriors and who else?
That's it. He's got two championships with the Warriors.
With
doesn't
a
matter.
It
doesn't.
That's already fucking stacked.
Okay.
With the greatest shooter of all time.
Steph became the greatest shooter during that era. And mind you, I agree. I wouldn't have made that move to go and play in Golden State. We don't know why, but KD wanted to win. So if I can't be mad at him
because KD wanted to be in the conversation of being the greatest, and
he don't even care about that shit. He even came out and said that. He said, "I don't give a fuck about that shit anymore, baby." He said there's nothing I could do that's gonna appease people because then there's gonna be another conversation. Oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. He said so he doesn't care about that.
Who's the best current NBA player right now then?
Like MVP wise this year?
Just best. If you had to create a team and you pick any player in the NBA, who are you picking?
I'm picking KD. He's the best. KD.
Over Giannis?
KD is the best scorer in the NBA.
He's also 35. He's getting hurt now all the time.
He's the greatest. He's literally the greatest basketball player on the planet right now. If you're talking about scoring rights, he's the greatest scorer on the planet right now.
Come on.
I'm trying, man, bro. Kevin Durant's 7 foot. He can shoot the ball. He can dribble the ball. He can go to the lane. He can score any way he wants to.
And this year, it's been all this crickets.
Who?
KD.
He been hooping this year, bro. He been hooping, and
he's been hurt,
and he's back now. And look how he got hurt on some fluky shit.
So you think the Suns are coming out of the West?
No.
Okay, why not? If they're the greatest scorer of all time,
because I want the Lakers to win. I'm a Lakers fan.
I'm not asking who you're a fan of.
They should win. They should.
Who?
They got a damn good chance of winning.
Why? But,
the Suns.
But they won't.
We don't know. We don't know what can happen. They got a damn.
Let me ask you this: if the Suns don't come out of the West, nothing will change in your opinion.
Okay,
because KD will be also playing with one of the best point guards ever play the game.
But
Devin Booker with Ayton, and then they're all and Crowder left the team. With all the other guys they have left around them,
Bro, they have a great squad. They should make a big run.
And they won't come out of the West.
They should make a big
Paul is
run.
gonna retire with no fucking rings on.
I would hate that. You want him to retire with no rings?
I don't. What is
Chris Paul was a dog, bro.
That's a key word.
He still is, bro, but he just never had that. He just couldn't get it. Like he gets there and I don't know what the fuck happens sometimes, bro. Like it just don't happen for him. I hate it for him. And like I would love to see Chris Paul is probably him and Melo are the only two people in that era that don't have a ring, bro. And did Melo get one with the Lakers?
No.
He didn't get one with the Lakers. So they don't have a ring. So it's like they're the only two from that era that I feel like should have had a ring.
On the bubble.
Who? Melo? Melo's with OKC, wasn't he?
No.
Before he dropped, or the Rockets. My bad, the Rockets.
In the bubble?
During the bubble, he was with the Rockets. I think that was the last team he was with. Look, Google that shit.
Well, what year when the Lakers win?
The Lakers won 2020. Yeah, they won the year of the bubble, 2020. They won bubble year, yeah.
Let's see. Carmelo Anthony.
Melo probably, and he was good, bro.
2020, right?
Yeah, 2020, the year of the bubble.
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
I knew he was somewhere else.
But
that's another scorer too, Damian Lillard.
A great scorer. He's a fantastic. I love Dame time. Ice in his veins. He let you know I got ice in my veins.
He's a guy who may not win another ring too.
But he's
loyal to
he's
the
still
team.
no. But he said he might leave. He just came out and said that recently.
Where would he go? L.A.
Wherever they take him, bro.
L.A. would be sick.
He would be so fucking crazy in L.A., bro. Oh
Anthony,
my god.
LeBron.
He would be crazy.
Kyrie probably was gonna go there.
But they got D'Angelo Russell though, bro.
Luka's nasty as fuck too. But
I like Luka.
Kyrie's gonna be probably gone.
You think he's gonna leave?
Well, yeah, hell yeah. Why would they stay?
I won't leave.
He's fucked up too though.
Who?
Kyrie.
Kyrie got game, bro.
No. I'm not talking game. I'm talking about his mental.
His mental is not bad, bro. Like he's just one of those people that believes in himself. Bro.
No, I'm not saying but what his beliefs are wrong. I'm just saying he sometimes can take it to a crazy level.
If it's one thing that like me and you talk all the time, bro. If there's one thing that me and you know in this life, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't have any morals or any values that you stand on, any foundation, bro, you'll fall for anything, especially in this world today. Like, bro, like, if we really get down and break down the nitty gritty to the shit that happened with Kyrie, bro, Kyrie shared a link to a movie. Like, at the end of the day, regardless of how people feel or whatever the case may be. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, people, like, get on him, but, like, he was really willing to put his NBA career on the line for what he believed in. I would never get mad at him for that because he stood on his business. Like
I'm not talking about that at all. That I can care less about. It's more about just the stuff he's done in the past. We're calling out LeBron like bad teammate. Like we can't say that about LeBron. LeBron fucking helped you get the ring.
Hey, but see, like
I don't know. Kyrie's I don't know.
See, I think more so too. Like, and I'm pretty sure they cool now, and that was probably like a heat of the moment type shit between them. But like. Kyrie is a phenomenal fucking basketball player.
No,
like,
there's no
scoring game. He's the
no doubt about that.
Best ball handler in the league.
Chris Paul and Kyrie.
Over Kyrie? Okay, so Chris Paul and Kyrie, who you taking?
Prime or no?
No, period.
You can't look at me as like I'm crazy thinking Chris Paul is a good ball handler though.
Wait, no, I'm not saying that you're crazy for that, but over Kyrie has the ball on a yo-yo.
So is James Harden.
No. He don't have that yo-yo like Kyrie. Kyrie's handle's different. Not even just his handle dribbling. His handle around the rim is the best, like some of the best ever seen, bro. Inside hand on the left side, he can go left hand over. Like his shit's crazy. Like if you watch his layup package, yes, what? Yes, no point guard is efficient as him. Like, I take that back. No point guard, I would say is efficient. Like, he's a guard.
He's a Hall of Famer with one ring, right?
He's a Hall of Famer with one ring.
Only in one ring?
With one ring.
You think he's only in one ring? You think he's done?
I would hope he gets another one. I would love for him to get, but he's got one.
Is Russell a Hall of Famer?
Russell Westbrook? Hell yeah. Mr. Triple-Double 2 seasons in a row. How could he not?
Chris Paul?
He should be.
Why?
He should be. He just doesn't have championships, bro. But what he brought to the game, like Chris Paul.
He ain't going to the Hall of Fame. If it is because of his name.
No, he'll go. He'll go. Chris Paul did some legendary shit too, bro. Assists, like passing the ball. Like he made it cool for point guards to pass. Like if a lot of people remember people were saying CP3, bro. Like people.
No, I know. Yeah,
he was
yeah.
part of that era. Like he was one of those guards that was like really
right now.
good.
What are you taking? Tatum, Book, or Luka?
Tatum.
Over Luka?
Yeah. I like Luka. Don't get me wrong.
Over Luka.
I'm taking Tatum, bro. Tatum's got game, bro.
None of them are bad. They all got game. Luka's different.
I fuck with Luka. I was on Luka before he came to the league. My homie Joe put me on him, bro. And we were sitting at his crib one day. He said, there's this European dude coming to we were fucked up one day. We were playing 2K at his crib. He said, yo, Bird. He said, there's this European dude fucking coming to the NBA. I said, man, ain't no fucking European dude coming to the NBA. He said, no, you're not listening to me, bro. He said, he's coming to the NBA. He said, I'm about to show you. Bro, he showed me Luka's like highlight tape. I said, man, Joe, this man hoop like a black dude, bro. And he's like, no, I'm trying to tell you, yo, when Luka got bounce in his game, like when you see people play, this is how I know you got game or not. Like, there's a way white people play the game. This is not a race thing, guys. This is just this is real. Like it's you can just tell from the bounce in your game. Like black people, we have this we have a hop in our game.
Yeah, but he ain't been dunking like that though anymore.
It don't even require to dunk. It's his movement. Like Luka's got that hop, and when he can, because he can go dunk you. He it might look slow, but he can get up there. Yeah, but he's got that quick little. Yeah. When he dribbles, you can always watch the little hop in his game, and then he takes off. Like that's just the difference in how he plays. And I'm like, I was telling him, I said, bro, he was like a brother. He's like, man, he's coming to the league. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be cold.
Who's the best European player besides Luka?
Jokic, Joker. I fuck with the Joker.
Dirk?
Oh no, I mean the German Shepherd's the German Shepherd. I thought you were talking about like now, like.
Joel's overseas. Isn't he from Africa?
I don't know where Joel's from.
I thought he was from Africa.
I don't know.
But Giannis.
Yeah, well, he's from what is he, Nigerian
Greece.
or something? Greece, yeah. But then I feel like now it's a European league. If you want to be honest, like the European players are dominating the league right now, and it's crazy. Like real live dominating. You got Dragic, and then I'm talking about top players in the league right now that are like always talked about
Joker,
are European.
Giannis, Luka,
yeah, and it's crazy. Like, and it's different to see because you're so used to seeing like NBA players go overseas and you hear about them overseas.
You know
and
what
shit
I like being
that.
right about?
Yeah.
I said it from day one. Zion Williamson and Ben Simmons are gonna be busts.
Zion's not a bust.
Why?
He's not a bad player, bro. He's still developing.
He's played more games than fucking some shit NBA player because he's always hurt.
He doesn't have.
Here's my problem. If you're a GM and you see like a Ben Simmons, a guy who cannot shoot a basketball, and you are a point guard, and your job also is to shoot a basketball, why do you draft someone like that? Or as a Zion, big body, yes, had 2 surgeries in high school, had surgeries in college, and missed a whole season in college. Why is a GM in your head think that's a good idea?
You got to take a chance sometimes, bro. And sometimes those teams need it.
Zion, but you don't draft guys that get hurt.
You're okay. You're looking for Zion to score 30 a game. That's not the type of player he is.
I didn't say that.
But that's what a lot of people
expect.
He does play.
Look what CJ McCollum he called his ass out yesterday.
When he plays, he's efficient.
You see that?
What did he say?
He said that you should be. Didn't say directly Adam, but Adam. Mm-hmm. It was like we have guys here who have been sitting out who need to get healthier and need to take care of their bodies in the off season or when they're not on the court. Like just all directed towards Zion.
Yeah, I mean,
they lost the game against the Thunder.
But that's true though, bro. Like he needs.
He was cold as fuck too. CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum had a game when he was in Portland. Yeah. That was Portland, right? Yeah, mm-hmm. He played for Portland. He was cold.
He still does, but doesn't get as much.
I like CJ.
Brandon, you know who? Ingram's balling.
Ingram, yeah, Ingram putting up them buckets, boy. That no limit.
Him and Jaylen Brown are rumored to come to the Bulls next year.
Him and Jaylen Brown.
Because they're free agents, so fuck it.
Jaylen Brown gonna sign back, bro.
Who?
Jaylen Brown's gonna sign back. He's not leaving them, bro.
Well, remember they wanted to trade him?
If they get rid of Jaylen Brown, I think they're stupid. That core that they have over there is good, bro. That Boston team's good.
Because they might keep losing against the Bucks. They might need to rebuild.
It ain't Jaylen Brown.
Who's coming out of the East?
That's a toss-up, bro. There's a lot of...
Toss-up? Between who?
Milwaukee's good, bro, but like they're beatable.
Who?
Boston.
76ers are beating Boston.
76ers could be Boston.
And they ain't beating the Bucks.
Man, but bro, like
Who's stopping Giannis?
You don't have to stop Giannis, bro. You just have to beat the Bucks.
He's gonna average like 30 a game.
Bro, Giannis is gonna I feel like one of those things with Giannis is one of those players like, hey look, Giannis is gonna do what Giannis is gonna do. We just gonna try to do what we can to stop him.
Unless Middleton's out. That's the only thing.
Yeah, if Chris Middleton stay out, it's gonna be a lot tougher for them.
And Drew Holiday's a fucking dog.
On defense, man, I was just watching a podcast. Like, man, I was just telling the guys earlier today, like, I'm really like, I fuck with the old. I posted a status about it. I love that the old NBA players have podcasts now. I watched JJ Redick's podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, JJ Redick's got one. KG's got one. Fucking Pat Bev has one, and he's still in the league. Austin Rivers has one. Like, so these guys are from that era of competitiveness. Like, people gave Austin Rivers backlash for him talking about how kids are now. Like, coaches don't teach kids to, like, be humble. Mm-hmm. Like, kids, like, I was watching a highlight video of kids and, like, they score a bucket and they're doing like this to people. Or they're fucking scoring and doing the gritty after one bucket. It's like, how are you doing that, bro? Act like you've been here before. If I'd have did that in my era...
Well, where's Drew Holiday coming?
What do you mean?
What are you saying about him? You think he's a baller?
He can hoop. He's got great defense, too.
I think he's one of the most underrated guards in the NBA.
Yeah. But he's always been good, though.
He can shoot, though.
Didn't he play... He was in... What was he? Philly? Wasn't he in Philly at one point?
Yeah,
he was in Philly. He was a dog in Philly, bro. Like, he's always had game.
He can shoot, too.
Yeah.
Not just about defense.
And he's a tough defender. I just watched... matter of fact, I just watched KD on JJ Redick's podcast, The Old Man in 3. But KD...
JJ wasn't that good in the NBA, though. He's good as fuck.
What do you mean he wasn't good in the NBA? He literally did what he was supposed to do. He's literally one of the top 20 shooters of all time in the NBA.
He was supposed to be like a Korver. He ain't no Korver.
He's top 20 of all time. How could... In 3-point percentages. How is he not a good shooter?
I didn't say that.
In the NBA, he did that in the NBA.
But people thought he was gonna be like a fucking all-star.
Fuck what people thought, bro. Like he
wasn't an all-star.
He went and did his job, bro. He came in that bitch and he was a sniper, bro.
Would you rather him or Korver?
I'd take JJ Redick. Kyle Korver was decent, but Kyle Korver, look at the team he played around.
Sniper.
And so was JJ. Look, bro. Kyle Korver, and I'm not saying Kyle Korver was a bum. He couldn't create off of his fucking dribble. He couldn't create, bro. He wasn't no fucking, I'm going to give you 3 moves and go to the rim. That's not Kyle Korver.
What team did JJ Redick do well in?
The Clippers. He played great for the Clippers. He did a great, he played his role great for the Clippers, bro.
Oh, you just said Korver never had the teams.
What do you mean? I said he's not that type of player. He's not that player that's going to go out and do those type of moves.
Doc Rivers even came out the other day saying that team should have
won a championship.
Blake, CP3, JJ.
JJ Redick just said the same thing on his podcast. Like, I literally listened to him on his podcast. He said that they should have won. He said he even told Doc, he's like, yo, this team, like, even on paper, right, everybody felt that team should have won. They had DeAndre Jordan, fucking Blake Griffin, JJ Redick. Was it Paul George was there?
Was Jamal Crawford there yet or no?
Jamal Crawford was still there. He was that was 5. Who else was there? They had another person.
Elton Brand?
I think Elton was there. He was gone. Elton was gone. There was somebody else. They were deep, bro. They had a really deep team, and they should have won. Like on paper,
100%.
They were the best team in the league. Like they looked good, but they just didn't play well. They didn't play like they didn't have any injuries.
Is he still in the NBA? DeAndre Jordan?
I think so.
Blake Griffin's on the Celtics.
I think so. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. Back to the point of growing up in the time, though. Times have changed for the worse.
Right.
The NBA, worse. College, worse. Society, worse.
I think with college kind of got a tweak in a sense for the better because now they get NIL deals, which is great for them because I was also just listening.
Yeah, they're going overseas now. We're going to the G League and going into the NBA.
That's cool. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter their route now.
Brian is going to USC for a year, and he's going to the NBA.
I seen who was just? They just did DeMarcus Cousins interview. I watched DeMarcus Cousins and KG talk, and DeMarcus Cousins KG was like, yeah, like how do you feel about like college with them getting the NIL deals? He's like, that's good. He said to be honest, like he said fuck the NCAA, and KG was like whoa, and then he was just like he said I got all the love in the world for Kentucky. He said, but I watched the man make. He's like I'm looking. He said a motherfucker's outside selling my name on his T-shirts. And this motherfucker probably made $60,000 for those shirts that night. And I come and I get in trouble if a motherfucker buy me a drink or if I get a free meal or some shit like that. He said, but he's using my name. He said, in my eyes, the shit that's happening for the players now is just reparations for what the NCAA owes, which is true, bro. Yeah. They've been milking players for years, bro.
Oh, yeah.
For
I'm not
years.
that at all, yeah.
And it's fucked up to say, because I felt the same. Remember, I used to have this conversation like, we can't go to college and do what? I said, bro, how the fuck are you going to make all this money off of me? Like, this is my name.
We have a lot of times, like, the guy at ISU, when I was a freshman, Jackie Carmichael, best player at ISU, went to the NBA for a bit. He had driving on a Mercedes. I mean, they were paying their top players.
Some people, but
maybe
that's
paying,
some schools.
Yeah.
It may be some under the table shit, but I'm talking about like now it's not under the table. Like, and then like, mind you, if you got caught for that, you get in serious trouble for it. But it's like, this is me. Like, how the fuck are y'all gonna get mad? That's like, what if I was to go start an LLC and then I start making money off my name? There's nothing y'all can do business wise or even legal wise if I did this.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's like, why are y'all making it so hard for me to make? This is me. If somebody wants to come and purchase my name, then let them purchase it. Why the fuck? Because I play for your school. Does that, or you give me a scholarship? Does that mean anything? If that's the case, then let me make my money. Fuck the scholarship. I'll pay you guys the whatever it costs to be here, since I'm gonna make that probably in a couple months anyway from who I am. I'm top 10 player in the fucking country. I'm gonna make that back.
Who's that girl at LSU? She made some.
Angela Reese.
So she said she made more money in NIL than she would in WNBA.
Bro, she got like 20 deals after she did this. She got like 20 fucking deals. They went crazy for her.
Yeah, how much do you think she made though?
She probably made a shit ton of money.
She said she made more doing what she's doing now than the WNBA.
That's what I'm saying. But like, because they don't get paid that much in the WNBA.
Right.
They don't get paid shit.
I make more than most of the WNBA players.
And it's like, and when but all it took was this is iconic for her. She did this in the game, and
why did she do that?
It's a ring, letting them know that she was getting a ring. Like this ring time. Because you remember with Caitlin Clark was doing this and shit, like she did to John Cena. She got game, bro.
I wanted to see her because everyone's like, dude, dropping 42 points, dropping 50 points. All right. So I put the game on. I was like, holy.
Oh, Caitlin got game, bro.
Shit.
I like both of them, and I wasn't mad that LSU won. You feel me? Like, I loved it. It was a great basketball. That's all I really care to ever see is good basketball. I don't mind who's the better player.
They didn't miss. It was one of the highest
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But like Angela Reese she's one of those girls that got that grit in her, and that's what I like about her. She got that
nowhere.
She got that grit. She's like she plays a big quote unquote, she's a woman, but big man role. So she plays that. She's in that position. But like, she talk her shit. She ain't a small motherfucker. Like, yo, she's a freshman. I think she's a freshman. Or she got most outstanding player of the year this year. Like Angela Reese.
She's a freshman?
I think she's a freshman because Caitlin's a junior. Yeah, she's a freshman.
I thought she transferred out. Oh.
No, yeah, Caitlin's a junior. She'll be a senior next year. I think Angela Reese was a freshman. And like, so for her to be a freshman making that impact, like, I got most outstanding player of the year in the tournament. I set records in the tournament. She put up record numbers for the double doubles and shit. So like that was great for her, bro.
That's crazy.
And I don't mind her being able to, like, what I'm saying, doing what she did as far as that shit. Like, it was great, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Caitlin Clark too. I mean, she's from Iowa too.
Yeah.
She repped her own fucking
state. Yeah. She went crazy out there. That's good though, man. She had game, bro. Like, watching her was like electrifying.
Candace Parker left Chicago. I saw.
She's gone now.
I forget where she went.
She went. She didn't go to Vegas this year. Phoenix. One of them. Yeah. I don't think she went to Vegas because Vegas is who they beat for the championship.
Brittany Griner, I think, is at Phoenix.
Yeah, it's crazy that she's back in the league, bro. I know she's happy as fuck.
Fuck Brittany Griner.
Man, look, you can't blame her shit. You gotta blame the government for going to get her.
Not even that. It's just like she's the one that was all for or against America, and then of course she starts begging for America and realizing, like we talked earlier, like we people in America, we have it more made than you can ever imagine.
It's not made.
And we sound like we're fucking.
It's not made here,
but,
bro.
Yeah, but here,
not.
I trust me. I'm not saying that we are a perfect country, but we are damn no near perfect compared to everybody else.
I feel like our situations are better, like, than a lot of other countries, like, but I don't, because a lot of people try to come here. But as far as like living here and understanding, I would much rather, after I get some money and like not even like after like really money up and like I'd go somewhere else, bro. I'd leave the States.
Where would you go?
I'd go somewhere. I'd go to an island, bro. I want to live off the like.
How would you get food? How would you support?
I will learn, bro. I will learn how to do that. If I got money, I can. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about when I'm at the age, like, my goal has always been to retire when I'm 35. And I mean like, and I'm
35.
not, listen to what I'm saying. And I mean like life in autopilot at 35. Like my businesses are doing what they're doing and I'm just like sit back chilling at 35. My money's in my stocks and everything and all that shit, like my IRAs and all that shit, like taking care of everything, and I'm just like everything's in cruise control at 35. That's why I don't go outside like that anymore. That's why I'm like locked in. It's not just because like I'm having a kid and shit like that. Like it's just like those are my goals so I can like chill and spend time with my kids.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing you'll never get back. Like me working right now is like I'm literally working to buy back my time. Mm-hmm. Like kind of like what I told you earlier. Like every time I get a paycheck, I'm buying something for my business because that way for me, that's giving me a level of commitment that I made, like that other people don't have. I know, that most people don't have. And then like by me doing that, I know it's gonna get me a step closer to my goals because I'm putting in the work, even if it's a little bit right now.
That's in 5 years.
That's fine. That's nothing.
It's coming up.
To me, that's a lot of time because the work, I feel like the work that I do now is like I'm laying the foundation and my seeds for everything, like coaching. Like I want to coach I still want to coach. That's never gonna stop. I'm gonna always get back to the youth, like potting, like gaming, like I got a lot of shit that I do, like trucks, like.
My goal is to own property because, again, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, our country, our society, our world is gonna look so different, and that's never gonna go away.
No, it's not.
And you always need people. Someone's always gonna need a home to live.
It's facts.
Always gonna need someone to pay rent or a mortgage or whatever. And that's where I'm gonna put my money. Yeah. And hopefully by the time I'm 40 or 45, I can just live at a golf course.
That's what I'm saying.
So I mean,
you want
to put you don't learn that in school. You don't learn that in high school. You learn about stupid ass shit that doesn't get you anywhere.
Chemistry, biology.
And then now you got all these crazy ass fucking people coming out of the woodworks. You got all these people saying that you're a strong individual for doing this, that, coming out as this or that. We have everything ass backwards.
Man, it's so backwards, bro.
We're so fucked. Like, we are so fucked.
I'm literally scared for my kids' future, bro.
Yeah.
And that's literally why I feel like I work so hard to buy my time back, bro. Because I want to save them from their future. Because I can
save them how?
Bro, like we talked earlier, I'm gonna homeschool my kids. My kids have to get out of the schooling system. It's not right anymore. They're not teaching kids the right shit. They're not teaching kids any value. They're making kids fucking soft in school now, bro. I mean, kids are soft as fuck now. You can't say anything to kids. You can't, everything hurts your feelings, or it becomes part of cancel culture. That shit's lame to me, bro.
Oh,
cancel culture is the stupidest fucking thing ever.
It's a cult.
It's so stupid, bro. Yeah. It's like, how the fuck are you gonna cancel somebody? First of all, you don't know them, and like you're literally spewing the shit that you're kind of going to get. You're spewing hate by doing this. You're getting other people to hate somebody because you didn't like something that they said. Yep. If you don't like what I said, just move the fuck on. Don't like it and move on, bro.
But that's the thing. The government's doing this for a reason.
And
they're
sucks.
Driving people away.
And divide and conquer, bro.
That's their whole goal.
And it's divide and conquer, and it's like, and it's fucked up because it's like, all right, we're supposed to be this whole country, we the people, and all this democracy shit, but it's like the fucking system is literally working against us, and it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's not fair, but it's like, people that really get hip to it and pay attention to it, bro, like they don't even like, they try to discredit those people.
It's like that saying that, I think Joe Rogan said it, is that once the government gets power of something, you will never get that back.
Ever. Bro, if I ever came across something and the government came and offered me something, I wouldn't take it, bro. You can't have it. It's mine. Nah, fuck you. Like,
what are they gonna do? Just let it go and go right back to what it was? Fuck no.
Nah, bro. I can't do this, bro. Like, and it's like, and it's nothing. And it's not even personal, bro. It's just because I see what y'all do.
Think about it this way too. So, think about it this way: Chicago and the state of Illinois, both the city and both the state, were ranked the most corrupt cities and states in the country. Mm-hmm. Okay. So first off, when you think of that, you think, okay, we're corrupt. But the people that came out with that article and the facts and all that type of stuff that came out and said it is in fact corrupt. Mm-hmm. Why aren't people getting arrested?
Because, bro, it's all because it's money.
Right.
It's all money. And
think about this. There's what? 17, 18, or actually there's more than there's like 20-something million people that live in the state of Illinois. Mm-hmm. and we have some of the highest property taxes, but yet we're still one of the most broke states.
It's crazy, bro.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
And it's like the
It's like
corruption.
California, New York.
It trickles down from the top to every fucking level, bro. And it's so bad to say because like it's like we live here, and it's like, but it's like y'all not gonna keep pissing on me and telling me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Like,
unfortunately, every country's got their problems.
Yeah,
Australia,
bro.
New Zealand, fucking crazy with the whole COVID thing. You couldn't leave the country. I mean.
The COVID, I don't even like talking about the COVID thing live, bro, because it just like it's so crazy. Like,
well, what scares me is that
was.
people think that a pandemic's coming again.
Something might come.
And a worse one.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you think COVID was on purpose?
Do I personally think it was on purpose?
Or was it a lab leak?
My thing was whoever did it or whatever caused it, they knew about it. That's how I feel. They knew about it, and
so it was on leaked on purpose.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't give you a guaranteed answer, but I know like the vaccine was bullshit to me, and I'm gonna say because there's been diseases like cancer, HIV, all these things around, and they've never came up with a cure for this shit, bro. After all these years.
Well, that's different than
No. I'm gonna give it to you, and this is why I'm saying it like this. They've never came up with a cure for these things, right? But COVID comes around. This something we've never seen before.
Well, coronavirus has been around before.
It was a different. They said it was like a different type of form of
coronavirus is a virus we've had for many years. The strain was just 19.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. So it was something we've never seen before, but they found a cure for it within a year, bro. Well, you've been seeing AIDS and cancer and all this shit.
The
for
video I sent you
30...
Instagram, how they like the shots were all fake shots.
But what's crazy is, bro, like I personally like after seeing that Twitter was censoring doctors for studies that they came up with, like Harvard doctors. Like me and you talked about these posts, like you're censoring Harvard doctors, and none of you motherfuckers that were working at Twitter at the time at the time that during COVID they was doing the censorship. None of you motherfuckers have degrees in medical field. Nope. So how the fuck are you gonna tell this doctor that went to Harvard with a PhD that he's wrong and he did the research? And like it just doesn't make sense to me. So obviously what he said had some type of substance, and God forbid that this happens, but we all at this point I think people like kind of like understand that like God forbid that y'all were trying to stop these people from knowing the truth, and that fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Because like obviously he had some stuff, his what he was saying had substance to it, and like he's kind of give it like what he would be saying if it goes viral, it'll give people the truth of what's going on. All right, don't take the COVID shot because all the government did was COVID shot, vaccine. That's all they did. That's all they pushed down our throat was vaccine, and then it just stopped. Out of nowhere.
They first started the vaccine. If you get the vaccine, you will not get COVID.
Yeah.
And then they said that okay, you can get COVID. Then second thing they said was okay, if you get the vaccine, you can't spread it. Mm-hmm. Another thing that was false. You can spread it. I mean, it was just a bunch of bullshit. I'm so glad. I mean, I know people who are on like their third or fourth booster shots.
Yeah, bro. Look.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, you can still get COVID even if you get the fourth booster shot.
Only thing I ever suggested, if you were older with underlying health conditions, take it. Like my grandmother, I wasn't mad that my grandmother took the shot. You're older, you got underlying health conditions, go ahead, get your shot. Cool. Don't go get no booster. I told all of them. Once I found out, like just like all the studies and shit that was going on, all the shit that came out, the blood clots. Hey, I told them no boosters. Don't go get no fucking boosters. Like leave it alone. Like she's like, I gotta go get my second. Don't go get your second round. Like fuck that. Like they got mad at me at a point in time when I wouldn't get my shot. Like I didn't go around my family for a while. I was like, but I believed in it. Like I'm like, nah, bro.
Italian family fucking did that?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm not taking no fucking. I'm not sticking my. I said they came up with it. How long, man? Fuck that shit, bro. Like
yeah, we're fucking all test up.
Man, I got into it with a nurse at the fucking hospital over my kids. You don't want to get your kids a COVID shot? No, bitch. Like, no, they're not getting no COVID shot. Like, she's like, are you, why? Don't ask me why. They're not getting a COVID shot. I don't want my kids to have a COVID shot. That's that. Same thing with the flu shot.
Well, I have asthma, so I'm considered like high risk. So I got COVID. I didn't know I had it.
Me either. I had COVID before I had COVID. Like before it got big, like right when they started talking about it, I caught COVID while I was working in the hospital. And I thought I was going to die, bro. Like I was scared to go to sleep. That's how fucked up I was. But it was a very intense like flu feeling. Yeah. I remembered it from being in school. It was a flu feeling.
What do you feel like you were gonna die?
Like I was scared to go to sleep because, mind you, like all right, so think about it. This
was
was
when COVID was out.
This is when COVID first, like, this is like when they mentioned it. So, like, so this is when they were like,
you
all
think
right.
you had it?
I had it. 100% had it.
Oh.
Like, when I caught it the second time, because I caught COVID twice. When I caught it the second time, I knew, like, no, this was the feeling I had when they first said COVID was coming about. This was the exact way I felt, and this is what
Trouble
it was.
breathing?
I had COVID. Huh?
Trouble breathing?
No, it wasn't even really the shallow breathing. Like, I had chills. My chills were horrible, bro.
That's a flu, then.
No, but that's what I said. It was an intense flu. Like, that was the feeling for me. But that's what, like, people are like, well, how was COVID? My sense of smell didn't go away. None of the taste, none of that shit happened. It was just an intense flu. And that's why anytime anybody asks me how it feels, I say it was just an intense flu. It was the flu, but it was just strong.
When I had COVID, I had nothing. I had maybe a couple of sniffles.
Mm-hmm.
When I had the flu, that shit fucking knocked me out.
bro. Chills,
But
headaches.
the thing is, like, I was high risk. Not shit happened. My family had it. Not shit happened. My friends had it. Not shit happened. Granted, I'm not here to say that it didn't kill people. I'm not here to say that it wasn't bad. I am not here to say that by any means. But it wasn't to the point where you needed to go on lockdown.
That's what I'm
ruin the
saying,
economy,
bro.
and then
All
now
the
a stimulus check to make the fucking inflation go up.
I'm gonna give you something else. I was working in a hospital at this time. When they first said that there was COVID-19, like the virus spread, right? When this first happened, I was literally at Northwestern Hospital in DuPage, fucking DuPage Medical. I said, yo, shouldn't we be wearing like masks or something like around here? This is when it started. I said, okay, well, if it's like contagious, shouldn't we be wearing masks? Oh no, you don't need masks. You don't need anything. Why would you wear a mask? It only goes. They did the little it just goes right out in front of you and just hits the ground. Oh, okay. 2 weeks later, guess what we were all doing?
Wear a mask.
Everybody in the fucking hospital had to wear a mask, and I said, damn.
Now it's still like just dying out.
Yeah.
Emergency thing, all that ended.
I said, wait a minute. Why are we wearing masks now? I said this shit. Like, why couldn't I have this mask on 2 weeks ago when I said something? Oh no, you don't need it. Then it became. They said, oh, well, you can only wear the N95 mask. Like, you know, that mask makes this big of a difference.
I hope Fauci gets fucking caught.
It was so crazy.
You know he's behind all this shit.
Who?
Fauci.
Fauci for who?
The Fauci, the scientist guy that was telling us what to do, what not to do.
The CDC dude?
Yeah, the class.
Yeah. Which is crazy, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, I get.
Do you think there's a higher power?
Of course there is, bro. And that's what fucking sucks to say, bro.
So do you think there's someone or something above the government?
Above the government? Yeah. They're the elites, bro.
Who?
The president's not even. First of all, look at who Joe Biden's in the office.
I'm saying, like, who are the elites?
We don't know. We'll never know.
Like Soros?
We'll never know.
Or like aliens?
I believe in the alien thing. I'm not gonna say. Okay, this is my theory on, like, there's a higher power, but these are people with money,
right,
that create things, like, you know, like,
so we're
they put the systems in play.
I think they're in our oceans.
Definitely in oceans, 100%. The space is space, but I feel like you can low key probably get to outer space from the ocean. Like, which it sounds crazy. We've never explored the bottom, bro. We don't know what the fuck's down there. There can be like.
I mean, we kind of have. And James Cameron did the whole thing.
But he didn't go far enough, bro.
And
it goes deeper than what he's went.
Out of this,
what did we discover? We discovered 10% of the ocean.
Not even.
Like, I think it's less than that.
What's even crazier is we know more about our own universe than our own ocean.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's right here on this planet. Wow. And that's what I tell people. Like, they like, there's these theories and shit that I be seeing sometimes. Like, they say that Antarctica is like one of those places that you need to go because there's like. That's where they say the aliens are. Like,
that's one of the most like hidden, like most secured.
Antarctica. They talk about the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
How they talk about the Bermuda Triangle. Everything disappears in there. Something obviously is going to fuck on over there if shit's disappearing, and it's not just disappearing; it's going somewhere, bro. These people aren't just up and dying. Like, these planes have went some.
The portal.
But maybe it could be. Oh, so you're telling me that if I fly over this fucking thing right here, if I fly,
they still do.
But what I'm saying is,
cruises still go over it.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I fly through this thing, I just disappear and automatically die.
You don't disappear. They find wreckages and stuff like that.
But all the time that's not all the time that they crash though. Sometimes they never find the plane. Look at the fucking Malaysia flight. They probably told us that they probably never found shit, bro. Well, no black box.
That guy probably shot down.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And then, like, those are things like, man, you don't know what's on the plane, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I think it's so fucked up. Some of the stuff.
Let me ask you this: do you think aliens are here?
Yes, they've been here, bro. There's something created this, bro. Like if people don't understand one thing in life, like understand this, bro. When you get a cut, what happens to you?
You bleed.
And then what happens?
It heals.
Your body heals. That's a power. Your body has the ability to heal. Somebody gave you that power and ability to heal. Do you believe in energy?
In what way?
Like when you're in a room with people, do you feel like a good vibe or bad vibe? Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
So is that an energy? Like, can you be like, all right, these people don't like this vibe is off. This energy, y'all.
That's not
y'all,
energy. That's just mental awareness.
That's not mental, bro. That's energy. You feel that. That's not something you think. That's something you feel.
So what are you trying to say?
You feel. That's a power, bro. That's literally an ability. You feel when something's not right. Everybody doesn't have that ability to feel.
How does an intelligent do with an alien?
Because that's a power. So somebody.
So you think an alien, or you think?
I'm not saying an alien. There's a. People say God and like, you know, we don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We say God, we will never know. And that's why I'm saying it could be like, it could be a Messiah that fucking created all this. That's just he could be a little short alien dude. We don't know.
Do you think aliens are people?
Could be. I feel like now, like, people don't even know. There's silicone robots walking around the earth right now.
What do you mean?
People don't, like, they literally have people that look like me and you that are AI robots that walk around.
Who?
You don't even know that. Look it up. Look it up.
No, is the government?
I mean, they have projects, bro. Like where they literally there's people that can walk around. You know how they have NPCs, like in video games type of NPC. Yeah. There's literally they have silicone people, like that. Like they can clone people type shit.
But you would know. You would know.
They can clone dogs. You think they can clone animals? You think they can't clone humans? You think they haven't tried? You think a dog? I'm gonna just say we have the black web, the black market, like the dark web and shit like that. You think one of these dark or black web motherfuckers ain't tried to clone a human yet?
Sure they
illegally.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you think somebody ain't probably been damn near successful or got a prototype out here somewhere and tried to do it? There's people look at shit like AI now, bro. You think they haven't done this shit already? This shit's been done, bro. And it's people are just so glued to these things, bro, that they don't get it, bro. Like people don't read anymore. They don't read. You think because you're reading something on here it means something? People don't read books anymore, bro. And it's crazy, bro. Pick up a book. Like, we used to read shit on paper, like, visually seeing shit.
Like the Metro. You take the Metro, everybody got a newspaper. Now we're just like this.
Bro. Yeah. Now everybody's like this. You don't even fucking see a newspaper on the Metro anymore.
Going to the mall.
Unless they're older.
Going to the mall, it was sad. I saw 4 kids just in a corner just talking to each other, all with headphones in.
Yeah, how are we communicating? We all got headphones, listening to different shit. We're not. It's not like we're all listening to the same song or some shit like that. We're listening to different shit. It's not like we got an iPod share type of deal where we all hear the same music. Like we're literally listening to different shit. And we're just standing here quiet as hell. It's wrong, bro. Interact. I just made a post about this, bro. Like talk to people more. People need to get back into just engaging with each other.
But the thing is, that's the thing. We're so divided now.
These things.
If someone's on the far right, political wise, and someone's on the far left, political wise, 99% of the time they cannot talk. And
it's okay to disagree with people. Just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I don't like you.
That's what makes the world go round. Yeah. That's the problem these days.
Like, and they don't get it, bro. Yeah. People don't get it anymore.
I mean, you know where I lean, and then I got friends lean the other way, and I'm like, I'd love to have a conversation with you. You can't just fucking tell me to fuck off every single time.
Me and you have debates all the time.
Just talk to me.
We have debates. We don't agree on everything, but we agree on a lot of shit. And like we both agree that okay, our side does do this, but there's some shit on my side that I really don't like that your side does do, and I really like that.
Well, we're both on the same side.
And like we're both like we're. It's like okay, I might be Republican, you're Democrat, or you might be Democrat and I'm Republican, or vice versa. God damn it, and then it's like. But we still have that common ground with me. You just meet in the middle because we just be like, well, right. I think it's all stupid.
Thing is, that's the sad thing. You can't even be a Democrat anymore.
No, bro.
What
they did with the Democratic Party, like how the Democratic, there is no Democratic Party anymore. I don't know what the fuck you call this.
They're so far left now.
This is ridiculous.
You can get in trouble for work by saying the stupidest thing. You
see all the videos of people like all the okay, well he said this and this was like demoralizing to me. He needs to be fired. Lady, if you don't get the fuck off of your high horse and go somewhere, like you're trying to sue them for $20 million because he maybe said that you're fat or some shit like that.
Not even that. My last job, a guy tried to sue him because he was gay and they fired him because he did not work. Literally was on YouTube videos watching Hillary Clinton, did not work, and he tried to sue him because they said it was because of like homophobic. Or
Yeah,
because,
that shit's lame to me,
like,
bro.
No, because you weren't working. Like
That shit's
we have
lame,
to fire
bro.
you.
And the fact that people can play that card now is like the worst thing ever. And I'm not, bro. I'm gonna say this straight out. I don't give a fuck about people being gay, trans, whatever the case you may be. Like I don't care about that. That's something.
When you throw it on my
and when you
throat.
try to put it on me and like like making me have to believe in what you believe in, that's where I have a problem.
It's like
I don't believe in it.
It's like that video of Lil Nas X coming out when he first ever saying like I'm gay.
Yeah.
And Kevin Hart goes, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and he get all that backlash and the whole Grammy thing.
Because he's this that. Like, I don't care that he's gay. Like
right.
so what? Why is that a problem that I don't care?
Right.
So what? Like that's not there. There's no problem.
Why do I need to know what you're doing behind closed doors?
That's your business, bro. And even if you want to come out in public, that's still your business. Like I'm not gonna judge you one way or another. 9 times out of 10, I don't even fucking know you.
Yeah.
So why does it? It's not affecting my day to day, bro. So why do I care?
Me and my family.
Man, look, bro. As long as you don't come on to me, we're good. Do your thing, bro. I can be in a room with you and everything. As long as you ain't coming on to me, hitting me, I don't like that shit. And then you keep trying to do it. Like,
I got a lot. Let's see, 4 or 5 friends that are gay, love them to death, and they're now even saying like this is out of control because the whole like transgender thing's going too far. Mm-hmm. They're changing the flag. Like they're like it's out of control.
It's too much, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to get your message across and want people to understand you, but it's another thing to like where now like I honestly feel like they're forcing it on people, bro, and it's in a sense it's not right. Like I said, your beliefs are your beliefs, bro. Do what you do, but you don't have to force that on the people.
Look at the state of California. You can now, without your parents' consent from the schools, you can chop your fucking dick off. Or you can fucking
without your parents' consent.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Take fucking hormone pills or whatever the fuck it
is. And then like, these are my kids. How the fuck do you have more control over my kids than I do?
Exactly.
Like, does that even make sense? Like, that's like me coming
out of California.
No, bro, that's like me going to the lawmakers right now of Cali or whoever made this fucking thing and be like, all right, well, fuck it. Since you doing this, let us get your kid and do that shit. You don't have your kid doing that. Look at the TikTok guy from China, bro. They just had him on a panel and he was talking and shit.
Who?
The guy who created TikTok.
Mm.
They had him on a panel and shit. And he was like, well, they were like, well, do your kids use TikTok? And he's like, no. And they were like, why? He said, well, they're too young. And they're 9 and 13. But he makes the app available to other kids at a young age. You feel me? But his kids don't use it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you won't let your kids do it, so why the fuck are you allowing other people's kids to do it?
100%.
So why are y'all like that? It just doesn't make sense, bro. Like y'all literally doing shit that y'all wouldn't allow your kids to do, and that's what's fucked up in this world. Yeah, people have a right to freedom and choice, bro, and if they decide to do that, let them decide. But don't fucking force it on. Like me as a parent, I lose all my rights to do this because my kid. You know, bro, I tell people all the time, I will literally. You're gonna have to kill me before I allow you to let you do just anything to my kids or with my kids. Like,
no.
I'm not going for that. You gonna you gonna come take my kids away from you, bro? You're gonna be you better be ready, prepared to kill me because I'm about to go to war for my kids. Like, that's what it's gonna be. And all be.
Unfortunately, our kids are gonna experience a war.
And which is crazy. I mean, we experienced one. I mean, the Iraq War, we experienced it, but
I don't think it's gonna be anything like that.
And
this is me new world war.
If we go to war now, it's gonna be so bad, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that now, bro.
Millions will die.
There's gonna be a nuclear war that nobody's gonna win. It's literally gonna be a nuclear war that nobody's gonna win.
And that's the thing too. There's enough nuclear bombs to explode the Earth. Why do we need to do that?
Why was it even a thing? Oh, we got this many nukes, but we got this many nukes. But guys, we're never gonna shoot them. Like that's stupid.
It's comparing to one another. You gotta be.
For what?
I know.
I don't like just because your defense system is here and I can show or I can flex. Like, bro, hey, look, we should all come to an agreement. Like, bro, let's just wipe this shit out, disarm all our nukes, and just like literally world peace. Like if that's the goal, make it the goal. World peace. Like we don't have to fucking sit here and measure dick sizes, bro. I don't care. You're Russian, I'm fucking American. Cool. I'm African or I'm fucking Iranian or whatever. All right, cool, bro. Like, how can we work together to make everybody's life better? Why can't it be just like that?
But China wants the power. They're buying up Africa. They're gonna take over Africa. There are literally these stupid fucking people in office are letting China buy farms all across the country next to military bases. Why the fuck are we allowing that? Why are we allowing them to have a balloon over our?
That was stupid. That like, bro, like allies or not, if I know tensions are high right now, and like when I'm gonna say like tensions are high, like we're not agreeing, and you put a spy balloon over our shit, that bitch is getting shot down the moment it crosses into our airspace. And it's not to say that I don't fuck with you guys.
The whole fucking thing going
it's not to say that I don't fuck with you, but this is to send a message like don't play with me. Like this is one of those like don't play with us, bro. Like we're still who we are, bro. Like you're not gonna just come over here and just do this shit. Then you're doing it secretly. It's the difference if you had asked us. But you're doing it secretly, which means you're on some other shit. So, like, this bitch is getting shot down immediately. I'm not trying to see what it is, what you're doing. I'm finna shoot this bitch down, and I'm gonna let you know, hey, don't do that shit no more.
It's because that we're not who we were. No. We're not, America's not who we were.
And it's fucked up, bro. Like,
and look at China. They got concentration camps. You know that, right?
Yeah, but they train people to be in the military. They train their people to be in the military.
No, like, concentration camps. Like, they have Indians, like... Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
No, I don't really pay. It's not my country. Yeah. I don't live there.
They like, literally have like back in like Nazi Germany where they did the Jews, they do to Indians.
No, that's crazy. See, I mean, like I don't.
And there's like video evidence of it. And China tried like covering it up. They were all hopping on trains, you know, handcuffed. You can Google it. It's fucking nuts. And then of course the whole COVID thing. They literally had zero COVID tolerance. So they had every single billions of people locked in their apartment. And they were welding doors.
Yeah, that's wild.
You saw that welding their apartment. I mean, they're fucking nuts.
But their reproduction rate is so high though, bro. They don't have to worry.
The kids are learning how to create and make guns.
That's good. That's a good thing, bro.
Right, but not for us. Our kids.
We should learn that.
Our kids are learning how to chop their dicks off.
Another thing that China does in their TikTok. You see kids on TikTok in China. Yeah. They're building they're building shit. They're physics projects and shit like that. Our kids, you're showing how to do dances, stupid shit like that. But like
I said,
show my kids how to do some physics shit, some science shit that they're gonna enjoy. Not this new.
If a draft's coming, we're fucked.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's really bad, bro. Yeah. And they don't understand, like our government or whoever the fuck's in charge, they don't really understand it, bro. Like, no, I don't want my kids to be soft. I don't want these younger people to be soft. I want warriors to come out of here, and I mean like people with a strong mind, strong will to do shit.
We also gotta think too. When our grandparents were on during World War II, I mean, they were growing up. They're probably saying the same shit. Like we're raising a family during a world war, so there's never a good or bad time to have kids, but it just seems right now it's just.
Right now it's just scary,
it's just
bro.
Worse.
It's scary, bro. And
like, not even from a war standpoint. It's a war on our fucking teachers, schools, government,
everything. And it like we literally have mass shootings here. Like they went from being a thing of like, okay, they could happen to they happen all the time now.
It's like no. It's like
isn't that fucked up?
It's like we're numb to it.
And that's so bad. And then like
But here's where I get confused. Why do they not talk about the Southside shootings every day? Why don't they talk about the shootings in New York, LA, St. Louis, Baltimore?
Only the school shootings.
And the thing is, the news needs to stop focusing on the names and what they're doing, and it's just making more and more people want to do it.
They'll tell you the first motherfucker that gets arrested doing something, but they won't mention those killings in these areas and how these killings are like affecting them.
And here's the thing too, that I really want to talk to you about. BLM. Let me talk though.
Oh, go ahead, do your thing.
No one in their right mind will ever say a black life does not matter.
Yeah, they will.
There are people.
Go ahead, keep going. I'm gonna let you go.
But the BLM movement is not for that.
They were bogus. What they did was wrong.
BLM silent when it comes to black on black crime, to helping out black communities, to helping out any sorts of inner school, to helping out any sorts of families who've lost kids or toddlers or whatever the case may be is. But as soon as the roles flipped around, it is the biggest thing in the world. Half the stuff you see now, and only the stuff you see now, is white on black crime, and they'll rather die than show black on white crime. Because both will happen, both will always happen. There's no doubt about that. I'm not here to argue that. I'm here to argue that the BLM thing is a fucking scam.
It was, and
Still
they got arrested.
Who?
You didn't even know that the fucking BLM, the people that created that, they got arrested. They were scamming money, bro.
Well,
And they were. That's why I said they were wrong, bro. They were bogus
I know
as
they were
fuck for
buying
that.
houses up in Beverly Hills.
They took all that shit, bro. They got caught.
Candace Owens called her ass out.
They got caught for that shit,
I
bro.
love Candace Owens.
I do too. She just said something the other day, and matter of fact, I just put it on my Instagram. I forgot the fuck what it was, but she just said about obesity. She was saying how people are.
Oh, the Lizzo thing.
Yeah, the Lizzo thing. How
Yeah.
people how women are they're women lie for emotional reasons to protect each other,
Right.
type shit, instead of just telling no, girl, you're fat, get your shit together. Like a dude, if I seen you and you put on 200 or 80 pounds, I'm like, man, bro, you got fat as fuck. I'll come flat out and tell you.
100%.
Versus a girl oh, you look good, it's okay, type shit. That's how girls are.
Right.
But dudes will give it to you in
That's
the raw.
how it is, though.
Because you're supposed, us as men, we give it to you in the raw. Nah, bro, basically in a sense, you're big, damn near get yourself together. You feel me? I don't want you to get fat. But girls will be oh no, you look good, you're fine. Nah, tell her that she needs to get in the gym and work out.
Right.
Because she's in a sense it's not fat shaming that you're telling her that. You're being honest with her.
You want your friend to be healthy.
Yeah, you're being honest with her.
You want your friend to not have any.
Yeah,
sort of
Candace Owens, she was definitely the shit for that. But BLM is
She had a
wrong
whole
as fuck.
documentary on that.
Yeah.
What was it called? You know what I'm
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I forgot the name of it though.
It was all about how it was just scheming.
Yeah, but they definitely got caught for that shit, and I thought they were wrong. And me personally, I feel
But it's still everywhere.
Their message was right. Black lives do matter, and I'm gonna tell you this from me being me in America. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give it to you from my shoes, bro. I agree with what you said. You said nobody's saying that, but people.
But I said there are always more people saying that.
But it's not more so people saying it. It's people's actions, bro. It's the things that happen to black people. I'm gonna give you one that I just seen today. A dude got 70 years in Texas for spitting on a police officer. They gave him 70 fucking years for spitting. I don't even know if he spit on them. He spit at them. The phrase was spit at, not spit on. And they gave him 70 years in prison. Are you serious? Rapists don't even get that many fucking crimes, that many years for the crimes that they commit.
He didn't do anything else.
No, they said he had he had other crimes, but 70 years though. He had I think it was aggravated something. It was an aggravated something. But he had 1 or 2 other crimes. But 70, it's going to take me 70 years to learn to not spit on someone. To reform. Or when there's guys that have committed rape and they walk right out of the door. Or they've got, look at what's the Brooks kid from, was it Ohio? The swimmer. The swimmer that raped the girl. One of the white kid, he was a swimmer. He raped the girl. He knew about it. They paid all the bread for him. And he walks out of the fucking courthouse smiling like a motherfucker. And he was a rapist.
Do you agree that we should bring back execution?
No. It doesn't, bro. It doesn't take.
You don't think
if anybody needs to be put out of their misery, it's rapists,
mass shooters,
and mass shooters.
So
rapists and mass shooters, in my personal opinion.
Let me ask you a question. So the person that just did the mass shooting in Nashville, let's say they didn't kill her, they just arrested her. You don't think if there was a fucking HBO Max 80-hour login and watch this bitch get fucking just tortured and killed? You don't think people will tune in on that thing?
People.
Hell yeah.
People strive, but that's the thing.
That is sending them fucking messages. Stop fucking doing this.
I get that, but you have to also understand.
That's being a parent.
People
you fucking gotta punish these people.
People live that releases dopamine. Negativity is what excites people now. If you haven't noticed, people love arguing. People love killings and glorifying that shit, or if you even see
so you're
how
saying if execution would make it even more.
Execution wouldn't make it good. It'll just give people now in today's world. It'll just give people other ways to try to hurt someone. Real shit. It'll just teach them other ways to hurt somebody.
I think it'll be the opposite.
It'll show, but people see that shit all day on Facebook. You see people getting shot and killed all day on Facebook. You know what it looks like. That's why the crimes are going so high now, bro. People are seeing this shit on TikTok. They're seeing this shit on Facebook. All of these mind you, and this is another fucked up thing about our world that we live in today. None of these videos are censored, but the moment you mention COVID, you get censored. The moment you mention LGBT community, you get censored. The moment you mention any of that shit that's in a sense it's obsolete, it doesn't really mean too much because it's just your opinion. It doesn't mean much. You get censored, but then the shit that should be censored, the gory shit, kids are seeing this, bro. Kids are seeing motherfuckers walked up right now getting popped in the face, like shot right in the face.
Like literally, it was like a fucking Twitter thing, like World Stars.
And it's the norm. Like a World Star Uncut or just like Twitter Uncut. Like you're watching people literally get popped and smoked in the face. And like, you think people aren't studying this shit? You think people don't get a sense of like, damn, like that looks pretty fucking cool. Like, damn, like this is what it looks. It's fucked up. But like in a sense, that's how serial killers are born. Look at that. Like they didn't censor the Jeffrey Dahmer movie. They made a whole fucking movie on a serial killer.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched one episode. My girl watched all 8.
I heard you couldn't get.
My fiance watched all 8.
I heard you can't. Like most of my friends couldn't get past the first episode.
I watched the first one. I said, baby, turn this shit off. I said, this shit is sick. Like, and for people to sit here and watch this, you're like, you're a sick individual, bro.
That's mental.
You're either learning how to try to kill somebody, or you just like, this is like, not saying that you don't want to know this dude's story, but he's a fucking he was a serial killer and a fucking rapist. Like, come on now.
Is there a serial killer in Chicago?
With the women, taking the women?
Mm-mm.
For what?
All the kids that are drowning, all the white kids between 20 and 30.
That are drowning?
You don't hear about that?
No, fentanyl. Are they drowning?
No. Someone's drowning them in the river.
I didn't hear that.
Remember the guy that went missing a couple months ago after the bar and freaked out and they found him in the lake?
No.
He was at the 15th person now in the past 2 years. They think it's a serial killer.
It might be, but you see how shit that they should be saying that they sweep it under the rug.
Well,
if he's the 15th person in 2 years, bro, that like come on now. Why hasn't the public known about that to even be like?
They do.
But
it's on Lori Lightfoot's desk. It's my friends in the.
But that's different though, bro. Like the public doesn't know. Like
yes,
Lori,
they do.
Lori
knows.
Not 15. Not a pattern of killings. No, I haven't seen that shit at all.
It's the same pattern.
It probably and that's fucked up.
The kid that got found was in the north. Where was he? He was found somewhere, and then the last time he was seen,
mm-hmm.
he was like 25 miles away from where he was found dead. Mm-hmm. And he was walking to his apartment, which is right down the street. Doesn't make sense.
Too far away.
Yeah.
Like a body dump.
Huh?
A body dump.
So, I don't know. They think there's a serial killer. It's the same type of people. It's middle-aged men, white men, between 20 and 32 years old, all same.
See, that's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
To even to know, but that's another thing I say about being in Chicago, bro. Like when we were talking about the Vegas thing, like that's another thing. Like always pay attention to your. I'm to this day, bro. I don't let people buy me drinks unless you're my friend. And when I do get a drink, I'm holding that bitch. I never take my hand off the. If you ever see me holding the cup, I'm always like this.
Really?
What, bro? I don't play that shit. When I'm in the bar, I'm walking like this.
Have you ever been drugged before?
Yes.
Who?
Yes.
You?
I've gotten drugged one time in the bar. I've never told anybody this story. I've never even said this shit publicly. I've told a couple people this story. I got drugged in the bar and I knew it and I told them, let's go right now. Literally said, let's go right fucking now.
You told who let's go?
The people that I was with. My guys that I was with.
They drugged you?
No. Somebody, I wasn't paying attention. And somebody, that's what made me start doing this, bro. I was sitting there, bro. I hadn't even had 2 shots yet. We weren't even there long.
Well,
but
why
I had.
Did you say let's go? What?
Because I felt my body being different, bro. I knew something was wrong. I knew that we just got here. We haven't been here that long. And I took something and I felt my body just feeling different. Like my head started spinning.
So what'd you do?
We left. We got in the car and left.
Went home?
We went home. Yes.
Then what happened to you?
And I blacked out. I literally blacked right the fuck out. And I woke up the next morning and I said, I knew something happened. And from that moment on, every time I walked in that bitch.
Do you remember who bought it?
No, nobody bought the drink. My shit was sitting on the table. It was sitting on the bar. And that was my mistake. People were coming to the bar. I was talking to girls and shit. And shit like that. So one of the girls that I probably was talking to could have slipped me some shit, or somebody else could have slipped me some shit.
That's a scary thing too. If I have, having a daughter.
Yeah, bro.
Like
I teach my sister that shit, bro. I tell because I've experienced it, bro. I literally was in the bar. I said, "Hey, Joe, we gotta go." They're like, "Bro, we just got here." I said, "No." Somebody put something in my shit. I said, "I'm fucked up. Like, we gotta go." They said, "We just got here." I said, "I don't feel alright. We gotta go," and we left.
Were they like, were they freaking out?
Yeah, because they were like, "What are you talking about, bro?" I said, "No, somebody put something in my bro." Like, mind you, like I've smoked before, I've popped pills before, so I know the difference in my body when I take drugs. You feel me? Like I know the feeling. Like if I pop a pill, I know what a pill feels like. If I smoke, my head started spinning. Like, and when I say spinning, like damn near to the point where I couldn't see what I was doing. And mind you, I said I took 2 drinks. We weren't there long. I wasn't pre-gaming or nothing. This was like one of them days we're just about to go out. Let's go kick it, chill without the band. And like, we went out. I got a drink. We were standing at the bar. I've turned around probably like 3-4 times, not paying attention. I just know I'm sitting here talking and shit like that. And then like I come back, I grab my drink, and then I start drinking it. I didn't look at my cup, didn't pay attention, like, and it happened. And like I said, like I'm watching everybody else around me be cool. Like everybody else is fine. I'm like, Joe, I'm fucked up. Like I'm like, I shouldn't be this drunk, not this fast. Somebody put something in here. It's not right. Like I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Damn.
And it's just that feeling of knowing, bro. And it's like I went home, blacked out. I had like.
You threw up?
No, I had pieces of the nights where I didn't remember and shit like that. And they're like, well, we went here first before we went home. And I was like, I straight don't remember that shit, bro. Like, and I was just like, but it was crazy. And it's like,
Were you functionable?
I was functionable up until the point where I got like damn near home, because I passed right out when I got to the crib. I literally passed out when I got home. No TV, no food, no like laying down chilling for a minute.
Were they watching over you?
No, I went home by myself. I locked the crib up and everything. They took me home. Like I went to the crib, locked up the crib and everything. I was in that bitch solid sleep.
Here or was?
No. This was. I was where the fuck was I? I was in Bensonville or some shit. I think I was in Bensonville at the time that this happened.
Damn.
Hell yeah, bro. Like that shit was like, and just to experience it, it was like, nah, like I know that feeling. I'll never do it again. Like I don't want to experience that again. Like this was Bensonville. I turned 21 after Bensonville, so we started going to the clubs, like to the bars after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it was just like, nah, bro. I can't go through that. It's fucked up, bro.
It's crazy. Also, that was like 8-9 years ago. How old are we getting now?
Hell, man.
We used to like love doing that. Now I'm like, fuck that.
What, going to the bar?
Club and shit. Like, the clubs suck in Chicago.
Clubs are horrible now. Horrible.
If I go to a club, I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah,
I
love
to a fucking club.
I tell my guys that all the time. If we going to the club, I want to go out of state. I have so much fun at out of state clubs, bro.
Oh yeah.
I went to Atlanta a couple months ago, and
to visit Justin.
Yeah, I went to go visit Justin, and I went to. They had a party there, bro, at the High Art Museum. It's called the High Art Museum. Literally a party at an art museum, bro. So, big ass art museum. If you go, you can go all the way to the top. You can go walk and look at the art and everything. They got the art open. You can go walk around and look at that shit. But then when you look down, you just see nothing but fucking people partying. No sections, nothing. They got a bar in that bitch and everything. There are multiple bars. No sections, nothing. There's people partying. I mean, dancing. Everybody's vibing. You go to the clubs here, everybody's standing around. Who's got the most flashiness going on? I don't like that shit, bro. I don't care about.
Now if you wait in line, you get shot at.
Yeah, that shit weak.
Yeah, the bars here suck.
Yeah.
And the people think they're, like you said, they think they're so fucking cool.
Yeah, like, bro,
I was at Tao for O'Neill's bachelor party.
Yeah.
Everyone there thought they were someone cool. Like, who the fuck do you guys think you guys are?
Bro.
Like, you guys are no one special.
And I'd be like, bro, we've been doing this shit since we were 18. Like, people don't, like, little dude, I had a fake ID at fucking 17, 18.
Like,
I'm in these clubs already.
Come to ISU, I'll show you.
Yeah, bro.
Fun. Yeah.
I've been to clubs like this. Like, 18, I'm buying bottles for me and the guys.
Miami's fucking sick.
Bro, when Shrine was here, like in Chicago, that shit was lit. And like, I think it was my 19th birthday, I bought a fucking, damn, who came? It wasn't Too Short. Who came? Somebody performed. It was me, Neil, fucking, Shaky's brother.
When was this though?
This was my 19th birthday, bro. I was working at the railroad. I had left the railroad, and Shrine was like popping at the time. This was when Shrine was popping. I forgot where the fuck Shrine was, the nightclub. But came in, and they were like, man, yeah, I got a table for you, yada, yada, yada. But the table that they had for me was literally one of the, the little tall table. Like, it's a little short, tall table, but a little circle one. And, like, there was a bunch of people around it. I said, man, I don't want this fucking table, bro. I want a section. He said, all right, bro, you can get a section, but this bitch a 5-bottle minimum. And he said, this is the only one we got left. And it was the VIP section above the fucking, like, the whole club and shit. I was like, damn. I said, 5 bottles? Fuck it, come on. I'm 19. Fuck it, come on. We bought all 5 bottles. I think I spent like fucking $700 or $800, and then they bought the rest of them bitches.
Where was this at?
This was at Shrine. It was called the Shrine. It was right next to right down the street from a White Castle. I can't even fucking think of. Was it Wabash? I think it was on Wabash, low key. It might have been on Wabash, but south though, not north. It was south.
There's Parliament. There's Paris. There's Bounce. There's Underground. There's Prism.
Yeah, Shrine was like, it was more south. This was 20. Nope, I didn't have MJ yet. So 15, 14. This was 14. This was like the bro. And mind you, 2013 and like that era, 2013 to 2014, those were the littest summers in Chicago.
ISU too.
ISU before the turn of events of how life is now, the littest time to be a person, to be a kid, like all that shit. Like it was so lit back then. Music. That's when Chief Keef and them were coming out, bro. Drake was turning up and all that shit, bro. Like all that shit, bro. Like and this is like, and I'm talking about Chief Keef like starting to buzz, Prime Time, Dirk, all of them starting to come out. Like I'm going to the shows, I'm seeing these motherfuckers at the shows and shit. Like I'm going backstage, I'm on the stage, I'm watching them perform before my homies go on. Dirk. I'm watching Dirk and them perform before my homies go on and shit.
What was that song that you got went off? Your homies got really popular.
What Hoes Be Going and Fiesta.
Yeah, Fiesta.
Like the whole Sicko Mob era. Like they
Sicko Mob. Yeah. Where are they at now?
Shit, I don't know. Probably back in the neighborhood. I haven't heard they did anything since that shit. Like they kind of flopped the deal. They signed to Def Jam for like a little bit, and then I think it like just flopped. They should have signed as a group. My personal opinion always would be to this day, they should have signed as a group. They kind of tried to do some. They let the label try to kind of split them up on some like, okay, well, we'd just rather give you two these money, but like not knowing that their whole energy came from the group itself. You feel me? All four of them.
Did they ever do anything with anyone big?
Did they ever do it? They did a song with A$AP Ferg, and he fucked up their song. Their biggest song, he remixed it. Instead of putting all the people on the song, they took off two people. They took off one person off the song. And then they flew A$AP Ferg in and let A$AP Ferg redo the third verse, and they fucked up the whole song.
Really?
A$AP Ferg flopped it. And mind you, I fuck with the A$AP Mob, y'all cool and everything, but like they fucked up the song, bro. Like it just.
He came to Chicago?
No, they flew out. They flew them out to New York. They recorded the video in New York. Like, and on top of that, like y'all recorded the video. That it's a Chicago song. Y'all Chicago based. Why the fuck not shoot it in y'all hood? Why would y'all go to A$AP Ferg's hood instead of him coming to y'all hood?
He's not from Chicago, is he?
He's not. And then it was on BET. It was horrible. And like for me being there and like I was there, bro. Like I'm not one of the people that like, oh well, this is what I was there, bro. I watched them like start from here, like and get to where they went, and then like how it just felt. I watched all that, all of their shows. I was backstage and like on the stage type shit. Like they had like, bro, they used to have like fucking 100 people on stage at one time recording, and it, like when they were like performing, it was crazy, like crazy to see, like crazy being there.
I forgot about them. That was a good song.
Bro, they had a couple songs though that could have like took them there. They had 2 summers back to back. Them, Chief Keef, Dirk, fucking Stunt Taylor.
Was Polo G around then?
Nah, Polo G went around then. Who else? Stunt Taylor.
King Von.
Von went around. Von was locked up. Who else? There was another dude that D-Lo got on, but D-Lo was a dancer at first.
I don't think I know that.
Remember D-Lo Shuffle and shit? Like they got a song called the D-Lo Shuffle. D-Lo was the only person, in my personal opinion, was to go with that shit. Like D-Lo replaced the Cupid Shuffle with his song. He's got a song called the D-Lo Shuffle. He went on to like choreography dance. He performed at the Barclays Center on like the court. He was like choreography and all. Yeah, from Chicago. His name D-Lo. He used to talk to one of my little cousins at a point in time. Like, I used to literally go to parties after performances and shit, and we'd go and like hang out, and like D-Lo would be there, and he'd be like talking to my little cousin and shit.
Crazy.
And I'd be like, damn, bro, you're like, you just straight here talking to my cousin and shit. And he'd be like, yeah, man, like I like her. I'm like, man, you ain't got to give me all that shit. Do your thing, bro. Like,
where's he at now?
I don't know what he doing now. I don't talk to none of them. I mean, I see him every now and again, but like they had like there was another dude, Chemo. Chemo was a great dancer, bro. Like
Chemo.
His name, it was him and D-Lo, bro. They were him, D-Lo, and then Pouncey. There was another dude. There was 3 of them, bro. The bopping dance. They created that shit, bro. Bopping, you know how like if Dirk and them didn't blow how they did, out west would have had it. So the South Side has the music scene like completely. The South Side owns it.
Oh yeah.
But if Sicko would have stayed on and did what they were supposed to do, the West Side would have owned it. And like they changed bopping to whopping. They called it WAP. So Dirk could be like WAP. You hear him say WAP in a song, and they do the same fucking dance. It's the same arm motion, same thing, but they just call it WAP instead of bop. It was bopping, and it was just crazy.
Damn.
I think Big G made this beat.